Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, or Oli Valido, or Pimpoli, like they call me on YouTube. Tonight I'm going to talk about this beautiful lady that you're going to see right now. Yeah, beautiful hair, beautiful eyes, beautiful smile, beautiful nose. And her name is Mary Travers. Yesterday, folk singer, songwriter, and let's read about her autobiography. Mary Helene Travers, November 9, 1936, September 16, 2009, was an American singer, songwriter, member of the folk music group Peter and Paul and Mary, along with Peter Yarrow, Yarrow, Paul Stuckey. Peter and Paul and Mary was one of the first most successful folk music group of the 1960s. My generation, by the way, Travers, unlike the most folk musicians of the early 1960s, who were part of the burgeoning music scene, grew up in New York City, Greenwich Village. Travers released a 5 solo album in addition to her work with Peter and Paul and Mary. Let's read here about the content, her content. Number 1, early life and education. Number 2, singing career. 3, personal life. 4, illness and death. 5, legacy. 6, solo. 6, discography. 7, also. 8, number 8, weapon. Number 9, eternal link. Eternal link, keep me for that. Early life and education of Mrs. Travers. Mary Travers was born in Louisville, Kentucky, to Robert Travers and Virginia Coney, Coingney, a journalist and an active organizer of the newspaper Guild, a trade union. In 1938, family moved to Greenwich Village, New York City. Mary attended the progressive Little Red Schoolhouse, where she met musical icon Pete Seeger and Paul Robeson. Robeson sang her lullaby. That was spelled Lullabis. Again, Lullabes. Travers left school at the 11th grade to become a member of the Swapper folk group. Singing career, here we go with that. The song Swapper sang a backup for Pete Seeger for a reissue album in 1955 for the Folk World Record. Reissue a collection of Seeger for Union folk song Second Union. Travers regarded her singing hobby and was shy about it, but was encouraged by fellow musicians She also was the cast of the Broadway show The Next President. The group, Peter and Paul and Mary, were formed in 1861 and was immediately success. They share a manager, Albert Gottman, with Bob Dylan. The success with Dylan, don't think twice, don't think twice. It's alright, hope for Dylan, Free Willing, the album of the U.S. top 30. 4 months ago after that release, Peter and Paul Murray broke up in the 1970s, and the band had to break up shortly after having the biggest UK hit singer-songwriter John Denver ballad Leaving on the Jet Plane. Original title, Babe, I Hate to Go. Oh wow. So the original song was Babe, I Hate to Go instead of Living on the Jet Plane. Very clever by John Denver to rename it that way. It was UK number 2 on February 1970, and the song made number 1 hit on both, listen to this, Billboard and Cash Bass charts in December of 1969, and was the only group hit number 1 since then. Travers subsequently pursued a career of recording 5 albums. Mary, 1971, Morning Glory, 1972, All My Choices, 1973, Psycho, 1974, Ace, Every One of Us, and that was in 1978. Peter and Paul reformed. They reformed in 1978 and toured extensively. They issued many new albums, and the group was introduced into a vocal group Hall of Fame in 1999. Personal life. Travers was married 4 times. Her first brief union to John Fowler produced her older daughter, Erica, in 1960. In 1963, she married Barry Fenton, which is spelled Feinstein, a prominent freelance photographer for the musician and celebrity alike. Her younger daughter, Alicia, was born in 1966, and the couple divorced following that year. In the 1970s, she was married to Gerald Taylor, a publisher of National Lampoon, following her marriage to Taylor. Travers had a relationship several years with a lawyer, Richard Band, but tonight while raising her daughter in New York City. In 1991, she married a restaurant at Ethan Robin, travel like with Robin in a small town of Reading, Connecticut. Yeah, that's right. For the remainder of her life. Illness and death. In 2004, Travers was diagnosed with leukemia. A bone marrow transplant in 2005 introduced had temporary remission, but died on September 16, 2009, Danbury Hospital in Connecticut for complications related to marrow and other treatment too. She was buried up one cemetery that was spelled UMPAWAUG, yes, a cemetery in Reading, Connecticut at that time in 2016, on September 16, 2009. Okay, let's go here with legacy. Okay, guys. Memorial services for Travers was held on November 9, 2009, Riverside Church in New York City. The 4-hour service on what would have been her 73rd birthday was attended by a capacity crowd. The 2-minute reflection share the service speaks to the impact of Mary Travers and work significant of her legacy. Feminine Gloria Steinem, STEINEM, commented that with her voice and conviction as a performer, Mrs. Travers seemed to us to be a free woman and help us to be a free folk singer and co-founded Newport Folk Festival titled Biker moves on her road as a political activist and glamour of the pop music touchstone. Wow. Okay, let's go here with this part I really like, solo her graphic. Marijuana Brother, 1979. Morning Glory, Warner Brothers, 1972. All of My Choice, Warner Brothers, 1973. The Cycle, Warner Brothers, 1974. It's Every One of Us, Sherry Shell, yeah, 1978. Okay. She also people from Louisville metropolitan area. Weapon. Here we go with that. Number 1, Harry Craig, Heather Bruce, biography of Mary Travers of music, October 10, 2009, to Graham Williams, September 16, 2009. Mary Travers of Peter Paul and Mary died at 72 years old. New York Times retrieved September 17, 2009. Holden Stephen, March 20, 1986. Pop Peter Paul and Mary, New York Times, retrieved March 25, 2019. For Brown Davis, September 17, 2009. Mary Travers, 1936-2009. Rolling Stone retrieved July 21, 2016. 5. Lindsay J. September 16, 2009. Mary Travers, Peter Paul, and Mary died at 72. San Francisco Gonzalo, Associated Press, archive from the original on September 22, 2009. Retrieved September 17, 2009. Okay. This is all I got of Mary Travers. Let me read here for you guys her background, and then we'll be done with this amazing lady, which is I love this amazing lady. Travers, 1977, born Mary Eileen Travers, November 9, 1936, Louisville, Kentucky, USA. Died September 16, 2009, age 72, Danbury, Connecticut, USA. Occupation singer-songwriter. Year active 1961-2009. Spouses John Filer, 1958 to 1968. Barry Fitton, Feinstein, 1963, 1968. Gerald L. Taylor, 1969 to 1975. Heaton Robin, 1991. Children 2. Virginia Powell, Virginia Coney, model musician, musical career. Wow, she was a model and musical career too. Virginia Coney. Genre, folk, pop, instrumental, vocal. Label, Warner Brothers, Cherry Shell, and you can see the website at peterandpaulmary.com. peterandpaulmary.com. I would like to thank you very much for watching me and hearing the autobiography that I just did about Mary Travers, a beautiful lady, a folk singer from yesterday's year. I hope you guys enjoy my podcast for you on this autobiography, and I hope you understand everything that I just said. I'm sorry for my cough. I still have my cough, even if I had the flu or the COVID, whatever, 2 weeks ago, which it hit me pretty hard, but not that hard. It only lasted 2 days. I only have fever and headache for about 2 days. And that was it. You know what? This is the flu. No more COVID. That's what I think. Even if they give me positive, but that's what I think. It's only a flu. We don't need to worry anymore. I know that. Okay. Before I go, I want to ask you for a couple things. Number one, pray for yourself. Pray for your family. Pray for your country. Pray for your neighbor. Pray for the world. There will be no more pandemic, no more wars, no more diseases, that we can live in peace and harmony. And treat your neighbor like you treat yourself. Because, yes, I have a neighbor that is like a family to us. I have another one that is like a family to us. That is the way it should be. here in the United States and everywhere else, and the whole world too. We should all be a big family. Yeah, a big family. And one day we'll be a big family up there in heaven too. I know that for sure. I can feel it. I can tell. Okay? Yeah, okay guys. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'll see you next time on my podcast on YouTube. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, or Pimp Oli on YouTube. Thank you.